It is time to get fizzed up and pop a couple of tin tops because the Australian Marcus Ambrose has won once again. Hey, Marcus, from our vision, from our standpoint, that was one of the most exciting final laps we've seen. What was it like from the driver's seat?
It was absolute mayhem out there. I don't know if the fans really knew what was happening because we sure didn't. But there was a car out there that was laying down a lot of oil for about 3 laps there before the end. And it was moving around the racetrack and he couldn't tell where the oil was going to be. I slipped up on it first, going up through the S's, and then let Brad pass through the inner loop. And then all of a sudden, everyone started sliding all over the place. It was just crazy. But, we're good enough to win it. We made the least amount of mistakes at the end, and we got the victory. But just a big shout out to Kyle Busch. What a great racer he is. Just a shame to finish the way it did for him. And Brad Keselowski, man, he's come so far in these road races. He's as good as anyone I've ever seen. So really tough competition, and just proud that we got the Stanley Ford into victory lane for Richard Petty Motorsports.
Hey, Marcus, on that last restart, you send the go down in one and lock your front, drifted out wide, and those two guys got under you. A little bit reminiscent of the 18 car getting in the corner too hard last year and you getting under him. Did you think you had enough at that time to come back and to get those guys if there hadn't been anything?
I'd really used all my stuff up, and I got stuck on the outside. It's just the nature of the side-by-side restarts, and Kyle did what he needed to do. He needed to win the race by getting to the front, and the inside in turn one's the way to do it. I got boxed out, but I really used up my stuff. Our strategy just didn't go the way it should have today. We restarted 9th when we cycled through after leading the race for a huge time through the middle part there, and when you got to pass 8 cars to get back to the front, it just wears out your brakes, wears out your tyres, and it wore me out too. So we didn't have enough at the end. We probably would have finished second without the oil, but when all that chaos started, we just put my head down and dug deep and just tried to keep it on the track.
Marcus, you said the race was complete chaos at the end, but we have complete chaos now for the wild card. You've got 1 win. Everybody else has got 1 win. Do you see any race between here and Richmond that can maybe just miraculously you can win and put you in this chase?
I think next week looks pretty good for us. We got the pole there last time and ran top 5 all day. So you never know. I said this morning before the day started that we're in striking distance. We just got to strike. And today was a really good strike for us. And we just got to keep this thing rolling. And big shout out to my team, Richard Petty, everybody over there. We're a small team. We're doing it. Taking it to the big guns, and really proud of their efforts today. We had great pit stops, and Todd Parrott on the box did all he could do with what we had.
Marcus, you and Todd Parrott, you won this race a year ago, and you did it by making 3 pit stops. And I was a little concerned that you were going to have to probably try to do it on 2 stops today to win this race. But when you guys hit pit road about lap 23 or 24, that told me right there they're on the same strategy. They're going to do it on 3 stops. But you kind of got the perfect world with that second caution, and you're able to make your final stop there about lap 59. It kind of puts you back on even ground with everyone.
Yeah, if we had a pitted before that caution came out for our 3rd pit stop, we would have been somewhere near the front and probably would have been a lot easier day for us. But we were just worried we weren't going to make it on 2 stops, and we just didn't want to take that chance. And I said to Todd, I prefer racing through the field with tyres and fuel to try and get the win rather than trying to be a fuel economy run. So, we made that choice and we stuck to it, and it paid off.
Hey, Marcus, it's so hard to win these races these days, but also it's so hard to win them with the respect of your competitors. After the race, Brad Keselowski said, Marcus Ambrose is a class act, did it right. Nothing better than racing against a guy that has that much class. How good does that make you feel to hear that from a competitor?
It's just an honour to be here in the Sprint Cup Series and racing against these guys, I look up to them. I've got to race against them. I've got to beat them. I admire them and respect them more than anyone else in the world. They're incredible drivers. Brad did a wonderful job today, just a super talent, and Kyle, you don't have to talk much about him. He's just a wheel man, and a lot of fun. Tony Stewart was in contention for a while before he spun out. Just a wild day and a lot of fun.
Marcus, I'm not too proud to admit that on our NASCAR Race Day show before the race today, I said, you know what, I think before those guys worry about a win or the chase, they need a top 5. Who would ever believe it would be this deep into the year with fast race cars like you've had, that today was your first top 5 finish of 2012?
Yeah, I mean, it's been weighing on our shoulders pretty heavy, and we've had some great runs, and we've we've stepped on our feet every step of the way this year and just haven't got the results we needed to. Had great speed, so it's good to finally clinch one here and get our season going. We're in striking distance, like I said earlier, and I'm really excited for our team. And a big shout out to Stanley and Ford for their engine program, and everybody at Rich Petty Motorsports. Just a lot of fun to drive for them and a real thrill.
Hey, Marcus, on a personal note here, I just want to say congratulations from our family, and thank you from me personally, because I'm riding home with the King, and it makes my ride a lot easier when you guys do good, man.
You got it, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this still doesn't mean we're going to eat Vegemite, though. I promise you.
Never. Never again.
That's my secret weapon.
Marcus, congratulations. You certainly had a weapon today, and your driving ability in your car. Congratulations. Great job. And we look forward to seeing you back here again sometime soon.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.